You believe levees are built to protect people. That's the story you're told. But what if a levee was destroyed on purpose to protect money? In the spring of 1927, the Mississippi River became a monster, swollen by months of relentless rain. It was a force of nature threatening to wipe New Orleans off the map. The city's elite, its bankers and political architects, faced a choice. The water had to go somewhere. The question wasn't if a levee would fail, but which one they would choose to execute. Their decision-making wasn't happening in public office. It was in the smoky backrooms of the financial district. They unrolled maps, not of neighborhoods, but of assets. Banks, vaults, the cotton exchange, and their gaze fell south to the parishes of St. Bernard and Plaquemines, home to fishermen and farmers. Politically disposable. That was just a distraction. The real leverage was hidden in the calculus of who mattered more. They chose to dynamite the levee at Caernarvon. It was a cold, calculated act of sacrifice. 39 tons of explosives were used to tear a hole in the earth. The initial blast sent a tidal wave across the land, a merciless surge that erased 10,000 homes. This act of engineered destruction displaced over 100,000 people. Their lives, their land, their history, liquidated to keep the marble floors of the banks dry. This is the personal cost when capital is prioritized over communities. That catastrophe wasn't just a historical event. It was the creation of a corrosive blueprint, a playbook for who gets saved and who is deemed expendable. This playbook is still used today. It dictates which neighborhoods receive funding for infrastructure and which are left to crumble. It determines whose pleas are heard when the next disaster looms. The water eventually receded, but the real damage was terminal. It carved a permanent line between the protected and the sacrificed. That line dictates the quality of the roads you drive on, the safety of the bridges you cross, and your odds of survival in the next unprecedented storm. The Great Flood, you see, never truly ended. It just changed its name. It's in our crumbling infrastructure, our neglected power grids, and our underfunded emergency services. So the real question remains, when the water rises again, on which side of the levee have they decided that you live?